There he went. Into a ditch. Ooh! Whale Percy, help! Oh! His eyes. It's backwards.
Oh! But it was too late. He so hard. He banged the trucks hard into the buffers, but the buffers weren't so. We stopped. Then late. Too late. Often came off the. They said. There's Peter Sam. Oh! Cried Percy. Now there'll be trouble. And there was. Side the trucks. That lot was too late. Control and the Fat Controller. Again. Went off the rails at Bulgy's Bridge. On. Suddenly his snow power shouted, but it was help! He lurched forward and rammed the truck. Naughty gnomes! Cried Percy. Oh, help! Gordon cried as he slid off the tracks. And coal dust flew everywhere. Oh! And he took off, blowing cinders and ashes everywhere. He off like a mighty. But Fergus was covered in rocks. He danged the track. There is. He's fallen in the water. But it was his firebox to a deep snowdrift in time. The hopper. But he shunted the buffet car so hard everything flew into the air. The carriages rolled. Trucks hurtled into a siding, they biffed and bashed the buffers and fell all over the track. But Percy, the duck pond, he bumped them very hard. Watch as he puffed into a big pile. He bumped into a truck The truck rolled into a lever. Then it covered the fat control. Thomas stopped with a jolt. Caused a big bump. The eggs fell over. A great whoosh of sparks. She didn't notice the huge white. The coupling broke. Thomas shot forward. Coco gave them an extra big shunt. The truck's an extra hard shunt. Paint pots flew into... He gave him a bump. Susan the steam the island. For the water tower. Crashed down across the telegraph pole, and they all came off hard as he could, and the carriage crashed on rock fell. Then another rock. Until it excited to be careful. But it was too late. It rolled onto the track. Then there was another loud trouble. Rusty coupling broke. The truck's uncle pushed his way through the barrier. The roof collapsed behind trucks, and they crashed. No. Out of the way. The truck very his boiler bubbled and bounced. The carriage that bumped into the air, the bell topped the flatbed, crashed into the buffers. Then splat, Rheneas raced right off the track. Straight into the back of the buffers. Sides of the trucks collapsed. Pipes with a loud crunch. His trucks hit the buffers and bright white flour couldn't stop in time. Came loose his flatbed to a stack of roofing slate. They skipped the stones tipped into a set of buffers, and he biffed right into his lucky truck. Into the barrier, was surprised. He jumped and Rusty jumped, and he biffed his truck. His truck's in surprise. Flour flew up into the air, flatbed so hard they burst through the buffers, smashed through oil drums stacked on. Parcels flew everywhere. Too late. Toby splashed through the puddle, head into the buffers. To Bert, they cracked. The mud sprayed all over Renee.
Toppled off the track. It smashed into the tower. As the tower crashed to the ground, crashed straight through the block tunnel. Thomas landed in a pool of water, a thick wall of bushes at the bottom of the hill.
He hit the buffer rope, the magnificent water wheel toward the level crossing. It bashed into Emily, buffer. Track started to sink. Emily to the ground. It burst. The train smashed straight into me. Thomas and Diesel smashed Harry straight into them. Off his flatbed. It bumped. Thomas clanked off the rails. Carlo crashed bashed into Rusty's truck. A sploosh and a splash.